Okay, so you might think I'm Uli's bodyguard, but I'm not. I'm actually a startup founder by myself. And I want to start this by asking a question to someone here that doesn't know me. I'm gonna take you, Mr. Duwe, correct? Great, so quick question, honest answer please. Do you trust me? Honest answer. One word.
I mean, in principle I trust everybody, but we don't know each other too
Exactly.
well, so... Yeah.
Here you go. Thanks for making the point.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know a person, you can't really trust them. Well, that's the whole point of it. And in Web 2, it doesn't really work. In Web 3, it works even less because there's so much privacy involved in the whole process. Now, especially crypto wallets, they just have a public key, a public identifier, and nothing else behind them. So behind the crypto wallet, there could be someone like a bot hiding behind the crypto wallet. There could be someone like a criminal hiding behind the crypto wallet. And you as a business, you don't know. But there could also be reputable people behind the wallet, like myself or my co-founder Pierre. But as a business, you still don't know. And from this current reality, two problems actually arise. On the user side, you cannot access gated communities and you cannot prove that you're a credible person in a single snapshot. And on the business side, the business cannot really assess and authorize you as a credible human being on the business side, which hinders reputable community building. Now, to understand this whole picture a little bit better, one specific example would be taking out a loan in a decentralized lending and borrowing platform. That's a perfect example because as a borrower, you need to put double the amount of your loan to get the loan out. Why? Because the protocol has no idea who you are, they are lacking insights, and they're treating every wallet literally the same. And we believe that's not the future of Web3. That's why Digitalsocial.id came into life, and we're solving all those kind of reputation-related difficulties in the Web3 space and potentially even the internet space in general. We're adding a layer of trustworthiness to your anonymous on-chain interactions. So what does that even mean? To give you an idea how it works under the hood, first of all, a user needs to engage in some sort of trust-building activity. Let's stay with the example of lending and borrowing. He pays back a loan that he took before. That kind of adds trust to his account, right? So in the second step, this user can come to our D app, connect his wallet that he also used to take out the loan and pay back the loan. And then he can integrate data from his favorite DeFi apps, such as the app where he took the loan out of. And we will take all this data that he proactively integrates in his account, and our algorithm will compute a reputation score for this specific category. And at the end of the day, he will receive a badge, we call it a social attestation token, which is technically an NFT that he cannot transfer, which aggregates all the integrations that he made into his account. Now, under the hood, how does it really work? We're using self-sovereign identity technology in the backside. We're also using advanced machine learning algorithms to compute the reputation scores. And then at the end of the day, the user has different reputation pools, let's say categories, that he can now utilize to access certain use cases that differ from each other. But all this is now your one-stop shop for reputation management. Now, bottom line, what are the added values here for users and businesses? As a user, you can own your digital reputation in your custodial, non-custodial crypto wallet. It belongs to you. You can even bridge your Web 2 identity to Web 3 by integrating Web 2 platforms into your social reputation score. And obviously, the biggest incentive for you is to build a good reputation, to receive better offers from the businesses in our ecosystem. And why are they in our ecosystem? Because they want to attract reputable users. They want to build reputable communities or even identify a special target audiences based on their reputation credentials. And every business wants to either prevent losses or make more money, and we can help them with that as well with our wallet analytics tool. Now, where are we right now? We're on a good way to success. We already built a proof of concept version that is functional on testnet. This helped us to attract funding of 100,000 euros from 4 strategic angels and the blockchain founders group as well. And this helped us to attract more than 600 early access users that are now waiting for the release of our alpha version, which is being built on a blockchain called Concordium. We partnered with Concordium. They also gave us a grant to build on them because we're leveraging their on-chain identity technology as well. We can talk more about those details later on. Now, last but not least, who's making it happen? I'm usually the guy that talks. To make it short, I have a VC background, I have a sales background, We have two people on the tech stack. This is Marvin and Marco. Marvin is a full stack blockchain engineer, many years experience, and Marco is the genius in the team. He has a PhD in mathematics, physics. He's taking care of the machine learning algorithms for the scoring. And then there's my co-founder Pierre, also my best friend, and he's taking care of all things marketing since he has long experience in the marketing sector already. Now that's all from myself. If you want to see the internet evolving in a good way, maybe fight a little bit the AI problems that could arise, I think identity is a very important topic, so I'm happy to talk about that. You can sign up for the early access if you want to be in the product loop, but better talk to me in person here at the event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon. We will now open the floor for questions.
Sure. Please, Lothar.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. It's a critical area, and we talked before, of course. One question I have again, like since the reputation enhancing information is self-provided by the user, right, in your system, how do you prevent fake representations by the user?
The good thing is,
wasn't so clear.
Very good question. The good thing is you cannot have a fake score, you can just have a bad score, right? So you cannot fake anything. You need to do the integration, enable the integration that is on our platform, and we will pull the data from there from your account that you connected to. Let's say you log into Twitter or LinkedIn or wherever, or you authorize this app to pull the information from there, or your bank account, or even a decentralized platform that lives on the blockchain. Now, obviously you can only integrate one data point, but this won't give you a good score. So you're not incentivized to do that. We incentivize people, that's part of the algorithm, to put as many integrations as possible on, and this will give you a good scoring. Otherwise you will get a neutral one, and that really won't give you any benefits in the Web3 space with our partners, so you're not incentivized to do that. So people that build a score with us, they either have a good score or no score. So we're not a tool to kind of show how bad someone is. We're not the Schufa, right? We're a tool that helps people to leverage their good reputation. It's a difference.
How do you make sure that the data that you have collected from those users are basically safe and can't be hacked?
Right.
Which technology are you using now and in the future?
Yeah, so...
Topic quantum computing.
Right. Okay, yeah, we can dive a little deeper in private as well if you want, but at the end of the day, we're using a combination of on-chain technologies where we are building the scores on soul-bound tokens, on NFTs. Once they're minted, they live on the chain and they are immutable. You cannot change them anymore, but you can update them at the end of the day by clicking the update button and doing another round of integration into them. In the back end, each data point that makes up your overall score is basically a verifiable credential, which is also a safe technology that can't really be tampered with from the traditional identity technology stack that we're using. With the quantum computing part, we might have to talk about that a little bit more in detail, I agree. But that's not only a problem for us, by the way. That's a problem for the world, I guess, for other technologies as well. Please.
Just to understand a little bit better. So you won't be facing any litigation risk because you either have a good reputation or not at all, like the usual one.
Give me the second half of the question, I didn't...
So you're not facing any litigation risk because like the users are not happy with the results that they're getting. So this won't be happening because you either get a good score or like a neutral one.
Right. I mean, yeah, because otherwise you don't have an incentive to build a bad score, right? Because since you're using it proactively. Like, we are not enforcing a score onto you as a user. We're trying to pitch to the user that he actually has an added value if he brings some identity frameworks onto his crypto wallet. So he's going to be incentivized to do that, and obviously he wants a good score.